Run through all of the functions. So in main.py, that's where I'm going to read in the files. So we're going to start with the forest fire data here to show off a regression data set, and also how we're going to validate for regression. We're going to show replacing ordinals with integers and discretizing equal width and frequency. So let's go ahead and do it. So before we change anything, it looks like this. We have months, days, but then we change ordinals to integers, and then we discretize by equal width. So now let's change to frequency. So the numbers are a little different here. Now it's based on frequency, so quantiles rather than just width. And then as far as finding the mean, we can see we break it down into two test sets and two training sets and a test set. So the training sets are 17 and 8, and then the test set mean is 11. I just do that for display purposes. It doesn't actually factor in. But to show what that looks like here, cross-validation k by 2 for regression. We just break it down. 80% goes to training, 20% goes to test, and then break down the training 50-50. So then we have training data sample 1, sample 2, test data, and then I pass it to the hyperparameter tuning function. And up here, if it is regression, then we're going to get the mean. If it's not regression, we're going to get the mode. We'll take a quick look at validation by classification. The main difference here, to stratify, we break it down into 4 classes, and then we get 80% from each class for the training data, 20% for the test data, break it into half. Same thing, come back up to the hyperparameter tuning and get the mode for that. While we're in here, we'll take a quick look at the z-score standardize. We're just going to do that, get the mean and then divide by the standard deviation of it and return that for the column. So now let's go look at a classification one to look at some of the other things that are going on, and then we'll show one hot encoding as well. So here, same thing. We just replace, and then we get the mode, which is 1. All right, now let's look at the one hot encoding, which takes place for the tree rings right here. Yeah, we're going to change the sex column. And then we're also going to z-score standardize. All right, so beforehand, we have the sex column, male, female, infant, and then the rings are the actual numbers. Here, after the one hot encoding, sex female, sex I, sex M with binary values, and then the rings, this is the z-score standardization here if we were to need that. I believe that is all the functions that we wanted to look at, so thank you. Oh, and fill missing with mean. We forgot to look at that, but it is here, whole weight, question mark, and then I put a value in. So that's how fill with mean works. Thanks, bye.